I want to talk to you for a second about time. I want to talk to you about two things. I want to talk about time, but not this kind of time. Do you know what time it is? I wonder how many people in America are beginning to wake up. You know what time it is? And what is it that you truly believe in? Figure those two things out. When you do, how do you know? How do you know what you really believe in? For the last year, I've been putting together this event down at the Lincoln Memorial that I think is I think it's a defibrillator to the heart of America. And I've raised the funds and decided to make it into a fundraiser for the Special Operations Warrior Foundation. Special Operations, these are the guys who look to each other on the plane and say, if I die, will you take care of my kids? And if you die, I'll take care of yours. They're amazing people. And we have had several very generous donations, but most of everything that we've raised has been from smaller donations. I got in this morning and I saw this. This comes from one of our TV listeners, and I've blocked out the name and everything, but this is a name here, or a check for $25,000. $25,000. A viewer just watched the show, wanted to remain anonymous. I don't know anything about this person. I don't know what they're worth. I don't know where they're from. Don't know. I just know they were able to do a big amount. Thank you for that. But in that same bag, I got something else. I mean, it's great to see this kind of commitment, because to tell you the truth, the majority of donations have not come from the very wealthy. Don't get me wrong, I've talked to wealthy patriots who have said the transformation of their country is not going to happen on their watch because they know what time it is. But I don't know how many people in America really understand what's at stake here. When I got in this morning, somebody put this on my desk, and I looked at that and I said, that's fantastic. Some people have a sense of urgency. People tell me how much they're looking forward to the Republicans taking back the House in November because they're going to be able to fix this mess. Really? I showed you the perfect storm a little while ago. Even if you win a GOP majority so large, can you override the vetoes? What are the odds that you can win back the Senate as well? To get anything done, you need 60 votes in the Senate. This country is not going to be fixed legislatively because the problems are also in the Republican Party. The problems are in here with us. We've lost something. We fell asleep, quite honestly. We forgot what time it is. Now, I received this today, but then let me show you something else I received. I received an envelope with a little note that just said, I really want to come to 828. I think it's important, but I can't afford it. But I've enclosed something because I felt I had to. It was a baggie. It was this one. It was used in it, and I've replaced them, so if anybody thinks I'm embezzling, I've replaced them. But I want to carry them with me. $8 pennies. I've been saying, I want you to come to 828, but if you can't come, please help us make this event happen. And help give to the Special Operations Warrior Foundation with a donation. A letter with a baggie inside. The letter described the person's desire to be there, but they couldn't do it. They were struggling to make ends meet. They wanted to do the best they could in this time of need. I can't imagine standing by my dresser and taking 8 pennies, going down and getting a used baggie, putting them in an envelope and sending them to me. 8 cents. Which one is more valuable? Don't get me wrong, the $25,000 donation is fantastic and I appreciate it so much. And I believe every person will be blessed for giving so generously to the Special Operations Warrior Foundation. Because this donation wasn't forced. No one took it from them. Nobody redistributed it in the way they wanted to. They gave in the exact manner I believe that we are all supposed to give. By choice. You change your heart. But I will carry these 8 pennies in my pocket for a long time. They represent all that this person could do. It's all they could do for what they truly believed in. What is it that you believe in? How do you know you really believe it? Whenever I feel like I have done enough, or I feel sorry for myself because I've been asked to do more, I'll reach into my pocket. And hopefully I will be reminded that I have not yet given my all. I'm not saying that this event is the end-all and be-all. It is just my 8 pennies. You need to find out. You need to find out what it is that's worthy of your last 8 pennies. Back in a minute. At a Ramadan dinner Friday night, President Obama seemed to endorse the Ground Zero Mosque. Here's what he said.
Muslims have the right to practice their religion as everyone else in this country. And that includes the right to build a place of worship in a community center on private property in Lower Manhattan in accordance with local laws and ordinances. This is America, and our commitment to religious freedom must be unshakable.